Hey everyone, Helkat here. In this video we're going to look at the character creation for the Kingdoms of Amalur. As you can see, there are 4 different races and they each have their own racial bonuses. So the first one is the Almain, and they have Alchemy and Persuasion +1 and Blacksmithing +2. Next is the Varani, and their bonuses are Mercantile and Detect Hidden +1 and Lock Picking +2. And I have no idea how to say this, so we're just going to go with the Joe Selfar, and their bonuses is Alchemy +1, Sagecraft +1, and Dispelling +2. And finally we have the Dokalfar, Persuasion +1, Sagecraft +1, and Stealth +2. Now, there's not a whole lot of character creation options like there would be in an MMO, but there's still quite a few. So for this character creation video, I'm actually going to split it into 2 parts. So I'm going to do the first 2 races in this part, and then the next 2 races in part 2. So let's go ahead and look at the male Almain. So from here you get to pick a bonus in addition to the racial bonuses. So you've got a Fire, Wisdom, War, Order, and Justice bonus, and as you can see, some add 2, some add 1. Fire adds damage and resistance, Wisdom adds 10% mana, War adds physical damage and armor, Order adds health and mana, and Justice adds health. Now and you can also choose none, in which you would get a +1% experience bonus. Now, these bonuses that are available are different across the races. Some of them are the same, but some of them are different. So here is the presets that you can choose from, and you don't have to have a preset. Well, you have to select one to continue, but you don't have to stick with a preset. And here is the creator. There's a randomized button, so you can kind of look at the different options or find one that you like as a starting point. And I'm going to turn most of these sliders all the way to the left. Eyeshadow color I'm going to leave here so that when we go through, or no, eyeshadow color I'm going to do here. Eyeshadow darkness I'm going to leave here so that when we go through eyeshadow we can see it. And the same with stubble intensity. I turn that kind of up so you can kind of see what we're going through here. Alright, so for faces we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces. And skin color, or tone as it's labeled here. Quite a few of those. And eye color. There's not a zoom, so you just have to kind of look. It's kind of hard to see it on this character because his eyes are so squinty, but there are several eye colors. Eyeshadow color. Let's turn up that darkness a little bit. I'll go through that again, so you can kind of see maybe a little better. And stubble color. So we're looking at this here. There's quite a few different options for stubble color. I think that's the most options on this page is for stubble color. And the intensity just shows you how much stubble you can have. Next is the hair. And again, I'm just kind of resetting all the options all the way to the left for when we go through them. Alright, so hairstyle, you start out with bald. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that's it. And different colors you can choose from. Next is facial hair. As you can see, the stubble still shows through under any facial hair you choose. And we'll choose this big bushy one to look at the colors, which are pretty much going to be just the same as the hair colors. And eyebrow color, which is going to be the same as the beard and hair colors. And finally, accessories. And I'm going to turn up tattoo intensity so that when we go through tattoos you can see them clearly. And I'm actually going to do bald and no facial hair. And take off the stubble so that way you can see. That's like reverse stubble. It's like a tan line almost. Alright, so jewelry. I don't know where that one was. Must be on the other side, yeah. There we go. One tattoo, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's quite a few different tattoos to choose from. Some nice leaf tattoos. Very manly. Alright, so let's pick a nice manly tattoo, and let's look at the different colors for tattoos. And there you have it. That's all the options for this race whose name I've already forgotten. The Almain. So let's do the Almain female. They have fire damage and resist, mana, physical damage and armor, health and mana, and health. And I think that's the same as the males have. And here are the 5 presets. Turn the darkness up so we can see it when we get to that point, as well as the lipstick intensity. So here are the different faces. Skin tone, I'm not really going to go through again. We'll just go through it pretty quickly here. And eye color. Eyeshadow. And lipstick. Next is the hair. And the women do have a bald option, it's just not the first option. And a mohawk. And we'll go through hair color pretty quick, as well as eyebrow color, since that's just going to be the same. And accessories. Let me make her bald for when we go through tattoos. I know some games sometimes have tattoos on the head, so if you have hair you can't see them when you're going through tattoo options. I don't know if this game has that or not. Another thing is this is also the demo. There may be more options in the full retail version of the game. I don't know, but I don't think so. And back at the beginning, and that is all the options for her. So let's continue on to the second race, the Varani, male. And their options are fire damage and resist, ice damage and resist, physical damage and armor, chance to crit hit damage, and poison damage and poison resist. And the 5 presets. And a lot of these options are going to be the same, so I'm not going to go through a long pause for each one of them, but here are the different faces. And skin tone. I don't seem to have as many skin tone options as the previous race did. Eye color. This eye color is a little bit easier to see since his eyes aren't quite as squinty. Eyeshadow. And stubble. Alright, we'll take a look at the hair. So starting with bald again. It looks like some of them are the same, but it might have a few differences. Check out that one. That one comes with a helmet. Interesting. And hair color. We'll go with the away from the face hairstyle so we can look at the facial hair. Got more of a Norse type feel to it. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the clean shaven look. Does he... Oh, there we go. I was clicking on the wrong one. Reset these all the way back to the beginning. Try to get a more full face on look there so we can look at both ears at the same time. Jewelry options seem to be pretty much the same, as well as tattoo options. Might be a few different ones in there. Nice manly purple color. And that's it for these guys. So I'm going to cut that video here and oh no, that's right, I forgot to do the females. Sorry. Fire damage, fire resist, ice. Yeah, these are the same as the male, so it doesn't. So the gender doesn't change the options, just the race. First 5 presets. So let's go ahead and get with the faces. Not very many options for faces. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 different faces for the females here. You can see the eye color a lot better on these guys. That's eyeshadow we're looking at. And finally lipstick. move on to hair. I really like that style. I'm a fan. So it looks like there's a few different, a few the same. Bald again. Mohawk. And I'm gonna go with the bald for the accessories. Get both ears here. I'm pretty sure the jewelry is the same across all the races and all the sexes. I don't really see a lot of variance in that. And the tattoos look like they're the same as well. At least for the most part. There might be a couple different ones in there that I'm missing. And intensity I haven't really looked at, but let's pick a nice bright color. Get a different tattoo, like that, and it just pretty much changes the transparency. So now that's it for the first two races, and I'm going to cut the video here, and in the next video we will take a look at the Joselfar and the Dokkalfar. So if you can go ahead, if you're still interested in seeing these other races, you can click the link at the bottom or in the comments. See you in the next video.